Morning. Good morning. New microphone day. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And how does it sound? I haven't tested this. I set it up about 15 minutes ago. You know, going into stream, that is always a risk. Sounds normal. Good morning, everybody. Sounds great. Good timing practicing my lettering. So prepared. Miss G's Crafty, so prepared. So prepared. So yeah, I was trying to get a different mic in here to kind of upgrade the microphone and also allow me to not have to worry as much about which way I'm talking. Like, can you hear me pretty well if I'm looking over here? Not that I would ever be looking over here, but I'm trying to test a little more echoey than normal. Okay. We can work on that. So right now I don't have it set up on the mount with the shock mount, which I'm going to get. So yeah, the goal with this microphone was me to be able to move around a lot. And the other one did fine. Light secured, so Rewizzles housed the lighting. I also had to adjust that this morning. So I can't understand how it's falling, because it's a really good spot to connect it. What's the new mic? It's the Elgato Wave 3. So it's this little bitty guy. And I'm going to have it on I have the mount for it. I just haven't put that up yet. So no, it's not like a super fancy condenser mic. So yeah, so this mic should be able to pick me up if I'm moving a little bit more. So I don't understand why the light fell, and it's fallen like 4 times. And there's no reasoning for it, because it's a really, it's just like a C-clamp, and then my desk is like basically a block on the back side. It's just like straight on. But something about the balance, I don't know if the light tilts right like this, so I don't know if it's eventually pulling this, which is scooting the back side of it out. So I added some tape on the bottom of the C-clamp, like some double-sided like thick tape, like layered it in there and tried to just like prevent it from slide. I need like something to prevent it from sliding out. That's the first thing I could find yesterday. So we'll see. It's it's probably a 50-50 chance if it makes it through the day today, to be honest. Like, I woke up one morning and it was laying on the desk. And there's 2 lights here, so there's like one here, right? And they're on a pole, and it's like a panel like this, right? And so I can adjust the panels to aim down and around and whatever. The one on this side, no problem ever. Exact same desk, exact same clamp. This clamp, is the desk wiggling at all? I mean, it's at some degree, sure. Like, I'm not banging on it though. Like, it's not aggressive. It would be, I would put it under normal desk usage, right? Nothing extreme. So who knows? We'll see how it goes. But I'm glad the mic's working, because you know me, I just fly by the seat of my pants. We don't prepare for any of this. Good morning, Sioli-san. Did y'all get a chance to listen to the podcast yesterday with Audrey? I thought that turned out really, really well. There's a new video from Grady on practical engineering on why cranes fall. It may apply to lights as well. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a similar kind of physics problem. So we'll see. No water today. We have to go coffee today, chat. I only had 1 cup of coffee this morning. Then I was straight into the shipping department, straight into getting Sarah's writing blog post up, and then shipping Sarah's goods. Sarah has kept me busy this morning, y'all. Inkwell Monster in the chat. You've kept me busy this morning. Got her post up, which I love her little getaway post. It's great. The podcast was great. I might have a new nail polish problem. Nice. Y'all enjoyed it. Not enough talk about BTS. Is she a BTS fan? If I would have known that, I would have gone into that. I just didn't know that. Somehow I missed that. What's that water bottle? It's the Zojirushi. This is the orange one. This is the thermos of choice. Good morning, Slumberland Studio. We're going to talk about something you're interested in today, Slumberland Studio. Sneak peek. Boom. All right. So yeah, Audrey was awesome. I love talking to her. We could have done like 3 podcasts worth of content. No, Alma Coffee. I'll have to write that down. Alma Coffee. Right now I'm using. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Yes, there is an affiliate link for this mug. I got my orange PA Jodo yesterday. It's amazing. Luxury, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I'm so glad you like it. It makes me nervous. That pen, I want people to like it a lot. Hey, Schmevelin. Alma Coffee. The coffee I'm drinking today and probably most days. Hang on, let me write this down. Is King's Coast. I'm on one of their subscriptions. So I use King's Coast for subscription plan, and I drink their Aztec blend. So King's Coast Aztec blend. I should try to work on getting an affiliate program with them because I've used them for about 2 years now, just for my personal use, and they do like sponsors and like affiliates and stuff like that. I should probably look into that. Brad, my Shona Ultim pen is out for delivery. Nice. Good morning, Chuckle Stuff. Mark Bacchus is grinding me a PO nib. You're excited? That's awesome. He put one on the one pin that I have dropped, more that it fell than I dropped it. He turned it into a PO nib. So I have a Sailor PO nib. I'm a little surprised there isn't more coffee advertised on podcasts. I'm trying. I'm going to actively work on that because that's something I want to do. Yeah, Tonks used to do it. Yes, please. Well, who was Yes, Please? It was Yes, Please Tonks or was Yes, Please Blue Bottle? So, and then I know, so King's Coast. I've actually, about 2 years ago, I got reasonably far with a roaster to do something, and it's just expensive. It would like be not a good deal for y'all. So we eventually just Blue Bottle bought Tonks. Okay. That was loud. Schmevelin gifting a sub to Anthony. So maybe like I'll talk to someone like Alma and see like someone small. And so yeah, I've gotten like I'm a coffee fiend and I've gotten pretty far along working with someone to do some Pen Addict coffee stuff, and then we just scrapped it because we got to the pricing part. It was just not viable. It would be too expensive. So good morning, Thunder Viking. That is a lot of months. 24 months. You're 2. Thunder Viking turned 2 today, y'all. Congratulations, Thunder Viking. And then there's. All right. So yeah, that's on the coffee like affiliate / sponsors type stuff. Add a second tier Pen Addict membership that includes a coffee subscription. That's not a bad idea. Bork and Bork, we don't ask questions around here. We don't ask questions like that. That's an inappropriate question. Bork and Bork. Tim's a good friend of mine, so yes, Tim and I have talked. Tim and I have gone further than talking, so but we could make it work, just due to price. There's a Kate on Slack that roasts coffee. Is it Kitty Cat Loves Espresso? That's out of Mexico. I don't know if she's in the Slack. I've ordered from her. Her coffee's great. Shone Ultim is awesome. Not sure about the price, but I got mine for free. That's true. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Schmevelin with the gifty subs. Come on, alerts. You stinkers. Stinking alerts. Thanks for the gifted subs, Schmevelin. You were awesome. So yeah, like I would like to do some coffee stuff, but it's come down to a pricing thing. But I haven't. Well, Bork and Bork, tell him that Brad says hi, and tell him you're allowed to ask him about our dalliance. Tell him that Brad said. Put it this way: I still have a lot of the naming stuff because it was a lot of my idea, and so I had bought domains and I done all kinds of artworks like mock-ups, and it's we just couldn't make it happen. Just and it's not a Tim thing; it would just be a price thing universally. Sarah, morning, got down to DC early, heading out to the zoo. That sounds like a win. Schmevelin with another gifted sub to Michael. Schmevelin on a heater this morning. Good morning, Alexander. Big Japanese coffee brand Uichino just launched in the UK. Very palatable for mainstream coffee. Got to hand it to the original third wave. Dalliance. Dalliance is one of my favorite songs of all time. If you're a Wedding Present fan, you know. Schmevelin, creative grace. Schmevelin's sitting there drinking coffee with her pinky up this morning. Schmevelin's like, gifted sub. Gifted sub. Oh, Sea Monsters, Wedding Present Sea Monsters is the album where I discovered Wedding Present, and now I just love them across the board. Schmevelin, 135 gifted subs in the channel. Let's go. Yeah, I might have to pop that album on when we're done here today. Targeted gifting. Love you. You're awesome. Kate, we're dreamed hydrate. We're not hydrating today. We're coffeeing, and I need the coffee. Oh, someone asked what the collective noun for pen is. My choice is a palisade of pens. I really like that. Is there any official terminology for that? But I like palisade of pens. I like it. Espresso type guy here. Gamma Gamma, what's up? The guys from Green Day have a company called Oakland Coffee. A bank account of pens. That hits a little too close to home. The official term is a brass town of pens. Auburn fan, 4 months of subbing. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, y'all want to get to some spokiness. Cool recent interview with the silver-haired David Gedge. He is a beautiful human being, David Gedge. He is aged extremely well. He's got to be around 60 right now. I've been fortunate enough to see them in concert at a small club in Atlanta, and just one of my all-time favorite bands, probably top 5 all-time favorite bands. So The Wedding Present, if you haven't checked them out. Not great to search The Wedding Present now online. You know, they didn't think of that in the 80s when they were making band names. Hey, is The Wedding Present going to be searchable? Hey, is X going to be searchable on the internet? These bands that I love weren't really thinking about this at the time. Tab Stuff, gifting a sub. First gifted sub. Thank you so much, Tabs. You were awesome. Thank you. What's up, Mommy for Life? How you doing? So yeah, a lot of those bands we liked back in the pre-internet days, they're a little harder to discover these days than they probably thought. So, but we keep their dreams alive, chat. So if you want your musical tip for today, the band is called The Wedding Present. The album you should start with, or at least I started with, and it probably wouldn't be my official starter, but you should go listen to Sea Monsters. If you jam with Sea Monsters, then you can start going backwards. I like a band named 3. It's impossible to search for them. Yeah. Like X is just X the band now. It's just like X the band when if I'm looking for something specific. The only problem with buying the Sea Guy, so I was torn between that one and the Paradise Pins yet, and the Paradise Pins seats catching my eye. Which Paradise Pins one? Because I love that sea glass. Field Notes Butcher Orange plus Butcher Blue pack and forward 3-pack sold for yesterday. Is that a real? Are they the real ones, or are they like the remake ones, or what's the deal? Cioli. My favorite brand is Wedding Parties. Grrrface. What's up, Joseph? You going to DC? Grrrface. 9 months of subbing. The Esterbrook JR Paradise. Yeah. God, as a fan of smaller pins, I of course like the JR. If those are my two choices, I'm probably picking the bigger one of the two, just because I've learned that I like that shape. Like, that's borderline too big, but I like them better than I thought I did. Good morning, Molly. Good morning, Lunch Meat. All this fancy music chaff, and I just got a Taylor Swift email. I love Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's amazing. They added the guy to the group, and he really had no idea what he was selling. Oh, that was the selling price. Did they get sold? How did they get past everybody? Because that's probably like $1,000 worth of notebooks. Nowsy Master, 5 gifted subs. Whoa, hype train. Hype train. Pizza Planet, Braves above 500. Last night was an interesting game. I'll take it. Nowsy Master, hype train. Wow, amazing. Y'all are awesome. If you all got gifted subs this morning, shoot a thank you in the chat. Yep, he recalled the sale. Yeah, totally. Brand new brand to me is the Strumbellas. Yeah, they've been around for a little bit. I haven't listened to them in years, but I do remember when I first hearing them a few years ago. Neo Wiz Master. I say your name at least 3 different ways, but thank you so much. We got that hype train rolling this morning. Y'all really want to see some pins. I think it wasn't bid. It wasn't a straight sale. Wow. Yeah. I still have to do something with mine, Cioli-san. It'll be a charity. It'll be a charity thing when I do it, like St. Jude's. Like, y'all know how slow I am just getting this pin sale. Figuring out how to. I need to. That would probably be like my field notes collection. Like, it releases like 1 through like 35, somewhere in the upper 30s. Do like the raffle thing that we did last year. Lowell, tier 1 sub, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh man, we're like 13% from the maximum hype train. That's crazy. So yeah, I think like when I'm gonna get rid of mine, but not in a for-profit kind of way. Like, we would do like the raffle, like last year we raffled off the Lamia Rishi pins. I would sell. What does the hype train do for you? Nothing. It's just a way to extract money from you. There's no benefit. It's a Twitch thing. I don't care about it. You see other Twitch streamers keep like a counter on the stream and like how many people have subbed and where the hype stream's at, and then the hype stream times out, and then okay, you have this many minutes to get to the next level of hype stream. It's just a way for you to like throw money at the computer. You shouldn't do that if you don't have money to throw at the computer. Oh, Ryan with the sub. Chuckle Stuff with the gift sub. Cheerleaders took a break. Y'all wore out the cheerleaders. Let's go. You gotta love the honesty, man. That's a fact. Like, y'all don't do anything you shouldn't be doing. Daring Lunch Meat, thank you for the host. But yeah, I know what's up. Does it give you more FaceTime on the front page of Twitch because they have a hype train thing you can watch too? Oh, really? See, I didn't know that stuff. That's how like little I know about like the true workings of the math and the hype and the things. Yeah, this is I get money for it. But like the hype train aspect of it is there's no different money than if you sub just a sub. Like, there's no difference, right? Just a sub is a sub. Hype train is a way to say we love you. Oh, that's so sweet. Emberent with the biddies. So, and then we get extra emotes too. So, yeah. Level 5, what is this hype? This is crazy. We haven't had a level 5er in at least a day. But no, okay, I didn't know there was like a hype train thing going on Twitch. So, cool. Audrey Matt, hello. Inkdependence Mike, are you leaving today? When are you going to DC? DC hype train. Brad, I already give you my money. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. Good morning, Rory Hawk. I'm putting your money to a good cause. Emotes are in progress. I need to check into it. Alan shoot got 5 subs. Hype train. Choo choo. It'll pop you on the front page. When we stream RPGs, we get hype trained, and that's how we get new viewers. That's really cool, Chrissy Crits. I need to go follow Chrissy Crits. Can we get a shout out to Chrissy Crits? I need to go. Can we get a shout out, please, someone? All right, follow. All right. Audrey and I are going up today. We're watching you from the new Franklin Christoph office. Oh, nice. I was going to talk about the... I don't think we touched on the new office, did we, Audrey? That was on my list, and I think we just kind of, like, skipped over it. Thank you, Alan. Mike, link your YouTube channel so people will know tomorrow if you're interested in the DC Pen Show. Do you know what time you're going to do your live stream from DC tomorrow? Thank you, Chrissy Crits. So everyone tell Audrey that they loved her on the podcast yesterday. Audrey, feedback's been great. Thank you again for doing that. You were awesome. I had so much fun. Like I was telling everyone, I think I got sidetracked. When we wrapped up, Audrey and I told her like we could do like 3 entire podcasts of just rambling stuff that we wanted to talk about. 3:30 Eastern. Make sure... Can you get the link? You need me to grab it. I can grab the link. Oh, there you go. You got it? Thank you. So if y'all want to see a live stream from DC, go to Inkdependence Mike YouTube channel. Do they do alerts like when you go live? Like, can someone send an alert? This will be tomorrow. This will be Friday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Level 5 hype train. We can talk about the new place next time. Yeah. They do send alerts on YouTube. All right, so make sure if you subscribe and then turn on notifications. Like if you don't want to miss Mike, because and they'll always be. You can always watch it afterwards. But if you want to participate in the live chat, just like a stream chat, go follow Mike and set up for the notifications. All right, we've been rambling enough. Let's do some pens. All right. Smack that bell, yo. No ads. Mike hates ads. Notifications, YouTube. All right. I might be able to have a pop-up appear in the map for live stream too. That would be sick. A Cray is legit Cray. You should change your name to legit Cray, because that's what you are. All right. I like ads. I'm not opposed to ads. Mike's not either. I just like to give him a hard time. I might be watching the Green Knight, but I'll watch after for sure. Nice. Got in a bit late. Is the lamp fixed already? Brad Kimmy, TBD. You just never know. I mean, it's fixed in an air quotey kind of way that it's technically up and running, and I added some like double-sided tape to help it prevent sliding. But I am actually think I'm going to email Elgato and try to get some more of the padding that they use to clamp it in, because my one on the right does not budge. The one on the left just keeps sliding. So who knows? But I taped it up a little bit. I'm not convinced it's going to work, because then now I'm like hyper watching it. So like I see it moving just a little bit. So I should probably just like move the stuff out of the way in preparation for a fall. Is really how I need to handle it. So anyway, I'm going to rewind all the way back to Sarah causing me extra work today, but it was fine. It was fine. So Sarah's post was about her writing retreat today, 1-day writing retreat, posted live on the blog. And I owed Sarah and Jeff and Kimberly a bunch of, thank you, Ryan, for posting that. I must have watched that 20 times yesterday. It's hilarious. I still got an emote in my thing there. Oh, I got a spider. That's not cool. I don't want to creep. What was I saying? So I was shipped out Sarah, Jeff, and Kimberly's loot that we sorted out for them last week. I finally just got it today. We're still doing SMAN. We are absolutely doing SMAN. My SMAN's right here. I sent Sarah a SMAN to review. I think that was in her review kit. So yes, those are not at the post office, but they are packaged and postage. But it was fine that I went out there to do it, because I had to pick up all the new spoke stuff that we're going to talk about today. So let's do it. All right. I'm going to move this to the side because there's actually a lot of glare on the plastic, and we can kind of break this down a little bit differently. Oh, no. The spider is a great emote. It's probably Sarah's new favorite emote. But I'm just saying, like, give me I'm very, like, October should be for spiders, right? Why do I need it today? October is the spider month. We have grippies. Why didn't the SMAN keep the phone from flying to the floor yesterday? Because I had to move the SMAN for all my cleaning stuff, right? So I had taken the SMAN down, and it's on this side. The SMAN's over here. The light that fell is over here, and my phone was sitting over here on the books. And I had already taken the SMAN off the desk because I needed all this water and paper towels and other stuff up here. All right. We're going to make Carol wait because she wants to see the grips first. So we're going to do the grips last. But there's a reason. All right. Let's do standard pens first because these will go by the quickest. We have more to talk about. I did dismantle it. See, Kate, I'm so glad you're back. You should just quit your job and come in here and make puns. It doesn't pay, but you'll be happier. Just quit. I got puns to make. Carol, got you, got him. All right, these are up on the site already. This is the torch. We mix and match colors a lot, right? Like we never know what color is going to work, what color is going to stay, what color we're going to do, what color we're going to keep. So, but without pay, how can I afford pens? True. I guess you should go to work. Fine. So this is just a silver, gray, black grip, and the red finial for the torch. So this one's called Torch. I think this is a great one. Did you hear that? Little tolerance update, chat. Little tolerance update. Not gonna lie, we're always fidgeting. And then this one is the full silver. I was hoping the torch had an actual light in it, but no, I know. Brian could probably do that. I don't put anything past him. I'll see if he can work on that. So this is like the full silver. This is like the Silver Crush version of the full-size pen, but in the Rhodey model. So this has the nickel and stamped finial as opposed to the laser etched. So that's the difference in the, oops. So this one actually has a stamp that's hammered in here into the nickel finial, and this one's laser etched. I mean, they're both cool in their own right, but when we do the full kind of Crush series, where we're doing a lot of the silver parts, that we'll do this finial, do it a little bit different. How do they compare to Kaweco Sports for size? So there's a little comparison. All right, so that's capped and then posted. Is that raw aluminum or anodized? This one is anodized. That's a good question because it's strange camo because we do some raw models. This is anodized. All right, so this is capped and uncapped length. So let's do that again. Do they all stick together if they get too close? Yes, they do. Love that you can just pull out any pen mention pen addict. It's not always that way, but I try to keep the correct products in here for comparison. But they definitely, so you see when I pulled them out, you can see without me touching them that I alternate the caps because the magnet's in the top of the cap. So when I store them, when you say you're doing silver pens, you're referring to sterling? No, just a silver anodization. Could you compare it to a Lamy Pico? I could, actually. Y'all are going to try to stump me now. It won't take too long to stump me. So, but you notice these, how I store them, right? So I can put these together like this, and they're fine. But if I rotate them all the same way, we get into more of a problem. The magnets start rejecting each other and doing weird things and pulling and pushing and going different directions. So when I store them in the trays, like I have hundreds of these trays, I store them. There were the grips, Carol, by the way. No gunmetal bluing. I don't even know what that means. Can you compare it to a Mew? I can, but I don't have the Mew in here, so you got me there. Compare it to the Gravitas Pocket. I don't have the Gravitas Pocket. Is Ben lurking? Ben, are you lurking today? Not that you should send me one, but just curious if you're lurking. I think the Gravitas Pocket Pen will be a little longer. There he is. That a boy, Ben. Always lurking. Lurking and working. Waiting for his name to pop up for Brad to ask him for free stuff. That's how this works, chat. He hath been summoned. Speaking of Ben Walsh, Inkwell Monster, you have a Ben Walsh Gravitas pen coming to your direction, and Jeff has a Gravitas pen coming his direction. All right, this one's not new. Pocket pen, we will send one next week. Stud. This one's not new, but this is one of the more popular ones we've ever done. So this is the Gunmetal Crush spoke pen. This is the kind that these take the Jet Stream / Parker style refills, the roadies. These take the Uniball Signo DX or RT1, as Tony will tell you if you cut it down. This one we sell out pretty quickly every time. This is kind of like the latest Crush model that we've done, so we just made more of these. Bluing is a process where steel is protected from rust by using a black oxide coating, but it turns out blue-black. It's electrochemical. So our gunmetal is an anodization. So our gunmetal would not have bluing, I believe. Why the name Crush? I forget originally, but it was basically when we added all silver parts. And I know the first one we did was an orange one, so we did an orange Crush. So they just ended up being the Crush series. So now when we do a standard color would have the black parts, which I'll show you this in a second. Well, I'll show you now. All right, heads and fails. Thank you. So our standard pen had black parts, black finials, black clip, black insert. And yes, REM is why. So the first one we did where we said, well, instead of the standard all black, let's make it orange and silver, and we just called it Orange Crush because REM. And it ended as just being a differentiator that we just call them all Crush now. So what we call the black trim standard and the all silvered out Crush. The difference with this particular one is this has the titanium grip. So we built all of this new batch with the new standards with titanium grips. Damn it, now I'm gonna have to listen to REM all day. I mean, there's worse things. So this is the new Cobalt Blue. It's really, really bright, kind of like that Visconti we showed on stream yesterday. It's it's bright, but I don't know how to describe this color. It's bright, but saturated, deep. It's an interesting color, also with the titanium grip, and then like the full black trim on it. And then this one, I forget the exact name of this one. XTC day last week. That's a good day. So this one's in between cyan. See if I put them too close, they start jumping. So this blue, I forget the name of this blue, what we're gonna call it. It's in between, so this is cyan. And then this one's in between, and that's cobalt. So these will all be up today. These are already on the site. These are up today. Selectric blue. In between blue, we actually have like a fourth blue. We have a lot of blue colors because they just always come out a little bit different. Or we've asked for different things too. We've asked for darker and brighter blues. So be like straight pins. Straight pins naming. What do they do? Why don't you and Brian interchange caps and barrel colors on the pins like you do roadies? We do sometimes. Like, that's always an option. And we've done it with the Joker. Like that one we did purple and green. I think, did we? I can't remember. So I think I don't know that I have a really great answer for that, other than like it's an option. All right, we're gonna let Carol off the hook now and show her the grips. Are we able to swap inserts on the regular spoke? I'm so glad you asked that question, Sir Jerkface. Are you a plant in the stream? I feel like you're a plant in the stream. So let me tease y'all first before we get the rest of them out. So this is our new dark green anodization. Are there any other refill options for the Roadie? Parker style refills fit. We sell it with the Jetstream. We don't sell a different option. So this is our new green color. If you'll notice, the insert, any guess? Any guess what color or material that is? That is a brass sleeve. So we have some brass sleeves now that we're going to add as an option. And brass grip sections. It is much heavier. So we have brass grip sections and brass sleeves. So this is mine. I made this for myself. STR Brios, thanks for the follow. It's not even green on the inside. So the brass will come in this ridged grip style, and then it'll come in our traditional, this is a spoke pin product, and then it'll come in our traditional concave grip section. So this is the Loki pin, that's true. So these two grip sections are in brass right now. And will it patina? Absolutely. This is brand new. So we actually are keeping these. I don't have them in here, but we're keeping the brass parts in tubes until I build the pins. Will that grip be available in aluminum? Hold that thought, Power Belly. So we're keeping the grips, the brass grips and the brass sleeves in tubes until I go to build them. So they'll start patinaing as soon as I build your pin. As soon as I start touching them, they're going to patina. So obviously less on the inside because you're not actually physically touching this, but I just loaded this up this morning, so it looks brand new. All right. So those are our new brass parts. You are going to be able to order this stuff separately. I do not have pricing on any of this, and we'll talk about the ordering separately when in just a minute here. So I will continue to follow up on your question, Sir Jerkface, in just a second. Yeah, white cotton gloves. I've thought about it a little bit. Just having gloves, just because honestly, when I some of the like titanium parts, like, I have to clean and get in the grooves and just things like that, and then I polish them up at the end. So I was like, well, maybe I should do something, but I haven't. All right, I'm gonna leave this out. What should I do next? Let's do all the barrel colors next. So you saw the green. We're adding lime green, gunmetal. I'll run out of space here. Orange. Red. And cobalt. So those are the new icon barrel colors. All right. So that's a lot. So we haven't added any new inserts. We've added 2 new inserts. So we have the brass. And then we have gray anodized, and I'll show you why in just a second. So all the other insert colors are the same. Cyan, lime, like these are all insert colors. Red, orange, lime are all insert colors. Then you have purple, black, silver. I don't know, I'm missing the standard ones. All right, these are gonna add on to that. As they say, that's not all. Let's do it this way. So the brass grip sections, let's make some room here, are now joined. If I missed your questions, y'all can get back to me. The brass grip sections are now joined by brushed titanium with concave, brushed titanium grooves, polished titanium concave, polished titanium grooves. All right. So this is why we made a gray. We didn't make a titanium sleeve to go in the middle, but this is kind of, if you want something to match, this is more of a match than our silver insert. All right. So yeah. So these are the polished titanium. And then the sandblasted titanium. So this has more of a satiny finish. And then this is, we added this color in instead of like silver because it'll match closer to the titanium grips. Just in case someone wanted. I mean, you can order it with any grip. But that's not all. That's not all, he says. That's not all. We have knurling. So we have straight grips with knurling. We have silver, black. These are all straight-sided. You can see the grooves have a taper. The concave is concave. And then, chat, we have orange anodized knurling, lime green anodized knurling, cyan anodized knurling, and blue anodized knurling. So back to Sir Jerkface's original question. Will I be able to pick a grip separate from... Yes, Architus, I will. Will I be able to pick my grip separately from the sleeve? And the answer is going to be yes. Because let's say you're me and you like your cyan and orange pen with a green grip. Let's say you like your cyan and orange pen and you already have the orange grip. I'm not going to make you buy an orange knurled grip and another orange sleeve. Right? That would be dumb. So you're going to be able to buy the parts separately now. So we can put... We can put this into here now, right? So here's a close-up of the knurling. It's very smooth. This will not tire your fingers at all. It is almost more visible than tactile, if that makes sense. I'm impressed at the amount of work you've added for yourself. So that goes into the question, when will these go live? It's weeks from now because of what we have to do to the website. Okay, so icons. So the pin, the spoke pin, the spoke roadies, now. All the icon barrels and all the icon parts, if they come at the end of this month, it'll be a win. We have them, but the photography and the website rebuild that's required to be able to set these parts up for you to be able to order what you want is going to take a minute, okay? It's just going to take a minute. So, yeah. So, let's build. I'm going to build something this morning. So, this is mine just playing around with. So, I also want to get a weight measurement here, too. So, let me just keep mine together as is. Oh, my question was about swapping sleeves on the original spoke pin. No, because those get fixed in. Those are glued in. Sorry, Dave, I misread you, but I was more excited about what I had to talk about, and so I just stole your idea. Yeah, the any new actual options? Yes, but I don't have them yet. They are physically with Brian, but we're not ready to release the hounds on those yet. They will have we're going to have new axle color barrels, but nothing to discuss even just randomly on that yet. I think I need a clone of your dark green with blast. So this is what I wanted to build. I think this is going to be a popular one. This is the, was the close-up of the knurling good enough? Architusk. Like, it is a very fine knurling. Like I said, it's almost more of a visual. Like, it's definitely tactile. You feel it, but it does not, it is not going to, like, affect your fingers or your grip. You're not going to, like, feel the knurling. It's a very fine knurling. How much does the weight swap change? Yeah, I'm going to test that out myself because I don't know. It's way noticeable, but in a really good way. Can you comment on cleaning the ink out of the knurling? No, because I haven't put ink on them. But I'm sure it's going to be fine because it's not deep at all. I imagine it'll just wash right off would be my guess. But I haven't does it. Does it match the grip on something like the Pintail Graph Gear 1000? I'd say that's pretty close. Maybe even smoother. I haven't picked one up in a while. Back from taking the dog out, you missed all this. So I want to build one of the titanium. I want to build one of the gray ones. So I'm going to put this gray sleeve in the cobalt. Purple knurling, we could do that eventually. Knurled is only in aluminum right now. Yes, knurled is only in aluminum. All right, so there's the gray sleeve in the cobalt blue. Like I said, I think this is going to be a popular one with the titanium grip. Let's see, do we want to do shiny or brushed? I think I might want to do brushed. Brush ridges, brush concave. Yeah, let's do brushed ridges. And then we'll be able to, we'll weigh these. Yeah, I think that's the move. So like, I think this is going to be like a popular, blue and gray always does well together. So that's the cobalt with the gray sleeve and that. And then we'll do the Iron Man with the brass sleeve in the red. This will be popular as well, as he does the same combo. Yeah, oh, I'm gonna cross thread at this. Let me see. Brass is softer. I got to be careful. I'm not used to doing these yet. Yeah, there we go. That one's not working. All right, I got to look and see why. Sometimes you get a little threading issue, but I don't see it offhand. It looks fine. So let me try a different one. Oh, let me try this one more time. The Acray Customizer, right. That would be cool. These are fountain pens. It's a type of writing. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the questions. Thank you. Yeah, these are fountain pen parts. So let me see if I have an issue with the sleeve or with the barrel. I'm sad today that there's not an XLS purple. It is on the list. Okay, so I have a sleeve issue with this one. I gotta figure out what that is. So we'll just use the other brass one that I had, the brass sleeve for measurement, and I'll look and see what the deal is with this one. I don't have any other sleeves to build today. So I have to figure out what's up with this sleeve guy. So we'll take this one and weigh it against this one, even though this titanium should be about the same weight as the aluminum, or we can test my aluminum and the titanium. So let me slide these over so we can weigh them. Have you inked a spoke icon with a knurled grip and written for a time? What's your assessment? Did it help? I have not yet. My assumption is it will definitely help. I think I will put the knurled grip. I'm gonna put one of the knurled grips in this one. I'll swap this out. Should I do green or orange? We'll do green. We'll keep it the old setup. So what if you made one where all the colors are different, like a rainbow or old Apple logo? I mean, you'll be able to do that now. You'll be able to swap out the parts. Hey, can you hear me if I talk like this? Sticking my head in the thing. I needed the scale. You build a gunmetal with a brush groove section and just stick it in the mail for me. I am going to need a pick and pack robot. I'm going to need my summer interns to work full time. All right, let's see generally what we're talking about here. We can hear you, but it's muffled. I figured as much. The microphone's not magic. All right, so let me get a really traditional base. Oh, different colored cap? Yeah, we're not going to offer that right for now. I'm not going to say never to that. You will not be able to... knurled red would be a possibility. You're not going to be able to pick your barrel and cap. Those are going to come together. Like, I'm only mostly crazy. All right, so this is the traditional... what we've sold. It's 0.51 ounce. Okay, so that's basic aluminum parts. Oh, stupid. Well, should I do it with the cap on or without? Because you can't post them. So let's just do it. Yeah, we'll do it without. So that was 0.51. Oh yeah, I need to put the nib in, don't I? I only have one nib. All right, let's do this. We'll move this nib around, and it's inked. So, all right. So this is aluminum barrel, brass sleeve, brass grip, nib, and converter with ink in it. So that's 1.16 ounces. Would this be better in grams? Would y'all rather have it in grams, or are y'all good? 1.16 ounces. Just weigh it in rather than move it. Weigh it and add it rather than move it. Grams, please. Whoops. There you go. That's better, I think. 32.9. So that's with the nib and with ink. So y'all want me to take this out and just weigh this separately? Brad, is this most fun for you or what? Like I space out because I enjoy just like putting it all together. Yeah. So it's like it is super fun for me. Like this is like you see me looking less at y'all, not because I don't love you, but because I'm like, oh, let's do this and let's do this, and I'm thinking about other things while I'm talking to y'all and stuff. So yeah, it's fun. Okay, so here's a nib unit and mostly full. So nib, converter, and ink. Hey, I just want to say one thing real quick. I'm not going to give away a spoke pen today, but I'll get some to give. I keep saying I'm going to give away some. I don't have any to give away today, but I'll give some away soon. We'll figure it out. Nib converter and ink is 4.6 grams. All right. Whew. You can't weigh the ink. I really don't care at this point. You act as if I care. All right, so brass sleeve and brass grip. It's 28.3. So all aluminum is 14.5. So 14 gram difference almost between brass and aluminum. So there's your difference. 28.3 for a brass setup and 14.5 for an aluminum setup. And let's see if titanium's any different. So this is titanium aluminum. So titanium 17.7. Okay. So Dave, did you seriously want caliper measurements, or Alan, whoever, did y'all want grip caliper measurements? Y'all have lost your minds in the chat. All you math and science geeks. Yeah, I have my calipers. Okay. Why not do science, Brad? Oh, like I'm a believer in science. I'm just not good at solving things or explaining things. I'll let y'all do that. I know, it's my fault. All right. So are y'all good with the brass difference here? If you have an icon right now, you're basically going to be adding 14 grams if you do a brass combo. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, essentially double. Which is still I mean, it's not heavy, right? It has weight, right? Like, it's not like a full brass pen, which is good. It's only a half gecko? Okay. All right. The knurled grips are 10.7 millimeters. Do I need to write this down in case y'all ask me later? I'm glad there's not a spelling test today because I think I've misspelled everything. Thoughts about other nib material options or nib colors? I mean, we could do gold. I don't like colorized anodization. I mean, I do black anodization, but I don't like the red and purple type of anodization. That's not for me. All right, the concave grips are 9. Trying to get this close to this, 9.18. At the narrowest part, at least narrowest as seen by my eyeballs. And this little guy has a taper, so what do you want to see, like the middle ring, like somewhere around the middle ring grip diameter here? Like, I don't know that it would be. Well, I can do right above the grip and right below. So right above is 10.72, and then in the grip 10.25. 10.72, 10.25. That's like the middle ring of the grip. 10.72 is not the fattest part. 10.72 is right above, is the middle of the grip. It's still wider, I think, at the top. Let me see. Uh, 10.77 at the top. Okay. All right. Questions. Again, all of this stuff on the screen right now, weeks away from being available, just because we have to do this, get the website fixed up to allow you to buy parts. All right, so if I missed your questions, let me know, because I was staring. Have you done the photos yet? No. We've done the product photos for all the standard pens, because they're live on the site. These not yet. So months then? Nah. It'll be weeks. I mean, I think the website build is kind of started already. Brian's working on that. He's got some very busy other stuff going on at this very second. So, but I mean, we're talking weeks. It's not gonna be that long. Trying to get my pen writing again since I used it so much. I'm interested to see how the patina looks on that. So I'm gonna use this one. This one's gonna be mine, and then I'll put a knurled grip on here. I think I gotta go with green, right? Or orange. Nah, we'll stick with green. All right. Same with the new pencil. The new pencil is going to come before the icons. And I don't have that one here to show you. I only have prototypes, and they may not be the final colors. If I remember, I'll get them for next week. I have a shim. I was using it before, and then I was grabbing the nib and twisting it and stuff. So, and it was wiping it off. So I just got a little bit on my fingers. So yeah, I'll test these two out and let y'all know what I think. Because I haven't had these that long myself. So test those two. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. Is the pencil a new model or new colors? It's a new model. It's going to be the Model 6. It's going to be a little bit larger than some of the other pencils that we've done. It's going to have a knurled grip. The prototypes are out in the shipping department, so I will try to bring them in next week if I think about it. because they're just like prototype colors and design. They're definitely not the finished product. I don't have any finished product Model 6s yet, but they're coming. We have the parts. Those are like in the assembly state. Brian assembles those. So those are more like in the assembly state. Cioli, you might be waiting a while for that. We also don't want to get sued. We also anti-lawsuit. It'd be nice though. You still gonna keep making the 4 and 5? Absolutely. The 4 is our best seller, and it's not close. The 4 is the main numero uno spoke pencil. And then the 5 is right there, and then the 6 is going to be new, and then we'll see how it goes. So that's the plan right now. Yeah, 4 and 5 aren't going anywhere. All right. What else do we need to talk about? What time is it? It's only 11. I got a minute if there's anything y'all want to talk about. I was not prepared for anything. Oops, see, I put them... If you put the magnets next to each other, they start jumping around. I have 3 Model 4 and love them all. Yeah, I mean, the Model 4 is my favorite. When you get to a Model 10 and you're going to call it the Spoke X, who knows? I would probably vote for 10, but you never know. DC map is live. Will you put that link in the chat, Alexander? If you can. So yeah, that's my new Model 5. My orange brass inverted grip was given to my sister, so I stole another one. Someone returned this, so I stole it. It's kind of my jam. So, like when we have, thank you, A-Cray. If you're going to DC, you can hit that link for the maps. Let me put this camera. Upgrading above 100, what sailor should I look for at DC? I mean, I'm a proponent of the large size, the L's, and the standards. So those are way more than $100. You can probably find. I like the Sapporo, and I like the Mini, and I like the 1911S. You can probably find maybe some decent prices. Bit off topic, do you know if the Diplomat Aero nib unit unscrews or if the nib feed fits into it like a standard Yovo housing? You know, I haven't inked up my Diplomat yet. Mike, are you still listening? Ink Dependence? I'm going to vote that it unscrews, but I don't have mine handy. I'm just visually looking at it. Budget $300, you're going to be in good shape. I'd look at it like a 1911L or a Pro Gear Standard. And if you, it depends on, the new prices are greater than that. The old prices, which people should still have inventory of, are less than that. You should be able to find something like for around 280 is what I'd be looking for like a 1911L or a that's weird. That message didn't show up in the chat, but showed up on the screen. Or a standard. You'll be able to find something in that, but for that budget. Super strange. Am I still here, chat? The Aero nib unit does not unscrew as far as I know. My Aero does not unscrew. Okay, there you go. My chat has died. You can hear me. I'm gonna, y'all can type, but I'm not seeing anything here. Like see, I'm only seeing the chat on screen. It's not coming in my chat panel. That's on this screen, which is, I've never seen happen before. Not a big deal. I can read it there and then I have another monitor over here with it on. I just can't see it as easily. All All right, I need to save these measurements. I need to put them in the permanent record. All right, let's give something away. Let me go into the closet of doom. Oh, not to the closet of room. Oh, look, the chat just reconnected. Refresh. This is my Streamlabs chat. Did you reset the chat room, Thor, as a mod? Because now it's working. It says, welcome to the chat room, new, and SMAN commands. I didn't do anything in like, It's working now. Streamlabs must have had a connectivity problem, is all I can think of. It's fine because I can see it, obviously. I'm seeing y'all's chat, but it's not where I'm used to seeing it. It just stopped. Disconnect, probably. Giving away a chaos pin today. We could. The SMAN command fixes everything, Bork and Bork. Actually, I want to look at my... it doesn't look like I've had any connection issues, but I do want to glance at it. No. 0.0%. All right. You cannot give away my pen. Are you sure? I mean, technically I could give it away, and then you wouldn't send it, and you would get yelled at, and I'd still have given it away, and I'd still be the hero because I gave it away, and then it would be your fault for not sending it. It seems like a winning proposition for me. Just a thought. Seems like a W for me. What is wrong with you, Alan? Why are you this way? Why are you this way, Alan? Everybody likes nice things, Alan. Why won't you give it to them? Give them nice things. All right, I'll leave Alan alone. Let me figure out what I'm giving away. Oh, there's a bunch of crap back here. Dun dun dun. Does anyone need a 2020 diary? That wouldn't work. All right, let's do this. Can y'all see my stickers? There's Calix's sticker. Shown design sticker. King's Coast Coffee sticker. We gotta work on all the stickers. I'm not gonna give that away. This is called missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. So we'll stash that somewhere and see if we can use the paper for something. Let's give away a... Is this an... I'm trying to figure out which model this is. This is the theme system. Oh, look, it's me in the thing. Another theme system journal, and I'm trying to determine which version this is. I think this is the old version. Oh, yeah, it's the old version because it doesn't have the perf in it. But it's something you can test out and see if you like the system setup itself. The me system. So yeah, this is the, I guess we'll call this the original edition without the perf in it. So let's give this away because it's still like really good. Let's see. Oh, hang on. My daughter is at school and has like more non-school questions than any kid should have at like 11:15 in the morning when then should be in class. All right, let's give away a theme system. All right, let me set this aside so I don't wreck. All right, so I haven't shipped any of the giveaway stuff yet. I think I might get to it this afternoon, though. Still have one of the OG. I keep meaning to give to someone every month. Thinks themes are weird. Well, everyone in your life is weird. Thank you, Mafia Geek. All right, let's do this. Okay, so exclamation point raffle. For the theme system notebook. V1. Let's call it V1. Stand in the place where you live, now face north. Did y'all read that thing on Kotkey where dogs poop facing north or south? I've been watching my dog ever since then. He's only pooped like southeast and southwest and south. Or no, east. East. It was a fascinating article. It's like one of those things like, did I really need to know this information? Yeah, so Toby is a south pooper, it seems. Yeah, Toby's a south pooper. Link. Oh, let me see if I can find it real quick. I was like, this can't be real. So now every time Toby goes to the bathroom, I'm looking at which direction he's going. Hotkey. Alt F poop. I mean Control F poop. Man, I'm never gonna find this. It was on one of the link posts that he does. These are not the link. Where are the link posts? Quick links archive. There we go. I think it's they face that direction. Here it is. Dogs tend to poop aligned north-south. I'm serious. Oh, it was mostly around humans. It says dogs tend to poop aligned north-south. It's probably because they're sensitive to the Earth's magnetic field rather than polarized light. How did the scientists know? Because during magnetic storms, dogs poop any which way. So Toby is generally a south pooper, so maybe he's aligned correctly then. The study was funded by who? Yeah. Well, it was for a human sense. Let's see. I don't know. It's on the internet. It's probably true, right? We'll have to go. It was part of a human article. So now when you take your dogs out, you're going to be watching, I promise you, because ever since I read that, I've been watching. Yeah. So let's pick a winner. Slumberland Studio, Carol. Carol, I'm not saying whether you should do this or not, and everyone else, earmuffs. Carol, when you send me your address, I'm not saying you should do this. Chat. I'm not saying you should let me know which grip you wanted to test. I'm not saying that you should let me know which spoke grip you wanted to test first. I'm not saying, I don't know if this microphone's working. I'm not saying that chatter earmuffs. But when you email me, it's called the luck of the draw, chat. The one person who has wanted these grips more than anybody, and I'm making them wait for a month. I'm not saying that you should do that, Carol. I'm not saying you should let me know which grip you wanted to test. But you're sending me an email, and it might include a few extra words of interest, let's just say. Curious. The one person who's wanted this more than anybody wins the raffle today, so I have to mail them something. It's funny how things work, chat. Rafflebot knows. Rafflebot needs their own command here. Like Rafflebot knows. Rafflebot knows what's up. Rafflebot has karmic properties. Rafflebot, you do not cross the Rafflebot. Barry. It's funny how things happen sometimes, chat. All right. I think that's a wrap. I have gobs. Now, yeah, no one else send me an email. No one else send me an email. I'm going to delete any other emails I get. Don't get any ideas, chat. I will ban you. All right, let's go see who we can raid today. I actually kind of remembered. Oh gosh, too funny. Rafflebot knows. Rafflebot knows. Organizing craft supplies. Simmarchy. That seems pretty cool. My face looks funny on there. Suggestions hit me. All right, y'all have been awesome. Thank y'all. Oh, buy that bunny. Why isn't that? Oh, there. And dark. Oh, oof. Y'all are gonna make me choose. I haven't seen Dark Sunlight live in a while, so let's go. She's drunk. Let's go see what she's up to today. All right. Y'all go tell Katie, hey. She's drawing. I haven't gotten to see her in a couple weeks, so I want to go say hi. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I'll let y'all know when we get further along in the website update to get all this cool spokeness to you. All right. Bye.
Oh my gosh, my Addict, thank you for rating. Hello, with 84. Oh, you subscribed. Thank you so much. That's so sweet.